So, because of the depth of Jira, as a Scrum Master, you only want to focus on what a Scrum Master needs to know to be able to execute their job as a Scrum Master.
Exactly.
The same for developers. Why would developers care about buildings of dashboard or anything like that in Jira? They don't care about that. All they care about is to understand where to find their stories, how to update their board and all that. That's it. And then from, let's say, a TPM perspective, a technical program manager perspective using Jira, they would be more interested in the high level progress of how things are coming together, how the work is moving forward, or the high level progress of the workflow. So they wouldn't be interested in coming and looking at the board or backlog. Technical managers are not interested in that. So why would they worry themselves learning about that? So they'll be more interested in how to build different reports that will help them see the data at the high level. That's another example. And then from a product owner perspective, yeah, a product owner too would be maybe interested in the things that the Scrum Master would be interested in Jira, in addition to establishing roadmaps, because that's really the key on what the product owner does. Roadmaps and then the product backlog. You see, so those are different things that, I mean, knowledge is always power. I always say no knowledge is useless. However, to succeed with your role or to get started confidently, you don't need to know in-depth Jira.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so what you need to focus on, you see that video that we generated that you have access to, those materials that I've put together for Jira, Azure DevOps. That's good enough for you to be successful. And then once you know, when you land that job, and then you will continue to learn your way as you go, depending on what the organizations are doing. That's it. However, that particular video, Jira for beginners, it really don't have, I didn't add the part where it shows people how to create dashboards, because that actually is not what a standard Scrum Master does, creating dashboards for the team. Normally, the Jira admin, that's a whole other role in the organization. It typically does that for the teams in the organization. But again, that's a +1 if you know how to do that as a Scrum Master, which is why, again, I just like to show people here how to do it. And it's extremely simple. So I would like us to do it right now. There are still videos in the drive that we've done that several times already. So if you go in there and just look up dashboard, Jira dashboard, you'll see different videos showing you that. But let's take 5 minutes to quickly create that. You will do it right now. All right. So on the top, you see where you have the menu on the top center, on the top area where it says dashboards. Where it says dashboards.
That's right. Go there.
Yeah, click that drop down. All right. Click where it says create dashboard.
Thank you very much.
Before we make any progress, what do you think the purpose of a dashboard is?
The purpose of a dashboard is to give you an overview of what needs to be done in terms of what is at stake. So it will show you maybe Scrum 1, Scrum 2, Scrum 3, and other things that would really bring the objective of why we are building the dashboard together. Together, because if I can use the dashboard in a car, you see the speedometer, you see the what do you call it, the fuel gauge, you see the light, you see the speed, everything that you see, all the temperature and everything. When the ignition light is on, it tells you everything that you're doing as far as the automotive is concerned. So this one too will bring you comprehensively anything that has to do with Scrum, and for that matter.
Nice. I like how you use the car dashboard analogy.
Thank you very much.
So nobody will be asking you in your interview what the purpose of a dashboard is, really. Nobody will ask you that. But again, I like to make sure people understand why they're doing what they're doing. So from a Scrum perspective, or any business perspective, any business would want to use a dashboard to track the flow. I mean, they would want to use a dashboard to be able to see their data, the most important data in one place very quickly. That's what the dashboard is. Just like your car. I like that analogy where it's not like what the dashboard shows is everything from a data standpoint that your car can show. No, but the data that is on that car dashboard is what are the most important ones that they pull up there so that you can easily see quickly without navigating and going down the rabbit hole in your car to understand things that are going on. You see. So yes, it's the same for this dashboard here. We just set up a quick what we consider as the data that is the most important to us as a team, because we want to quickly visualize how we are doing, the health of our team from a numbers perspective or from a data perspective. And when we say something is a dashboard, it means that you don't want to go back in filling it all up with so many different things. Then it's not a dashboard anymore. So we want to identify those key data that we think are important to us, and then put it on our dashboard so we can quickly navigate to it and see what we need to see. That's it. All right. With that understanding, please go ahead and name your dashboard. You can name it anything you want. So maybe you can name it Blazing Scrum Master, just like your team name. You can name it that.
Blazing dashboard or Blazing Jonathan dashboard.
Whatever you want to put it. That works.
Yeah, let me bring my name there,
Okay.
As a wannabe, yeah. I want to see my name there.
All right. Sounds
Dashboard.
good.
Yeah.
And then for the description, you can either fill it out or leave it out. It's optional. I would suggest you just drop in something as sprint health.
Okay, thank you.
Sprint health.
Oh, sprint, sorry.
All right. And then for viewers, so viewers will mean that who are those that you want them to be able to see this board. So if you leave it at private, only you will be able to see that board. If you put it to project, everybody that has access to this project will be able to see it. So how do you want to leave it as? Project?
I think project would be good.
Okay.
How about group? Is it only me, Rara, to you, and maybe
No,
Harry?
it will be this project. Every one of your current team members have access to this project, right?
Okay, yes.
All right, then put it as project.
Thank you.
All right, and then go to select project. Select the project.
Blazing.
Yeah.
Good.
And then for roles, click that drop down. That's fine. All roles, because you selected the project. And then add, you need to click add. All right, that's it. So you have you've configured the viewers. You also want to configure editors. So there you are saying that who should be able to access this, to edit this dashboard. That's what you're saying.
So the same project, yeah.
All right, yeah. In this case, but in real world, I wouldn't give everyone access to edit. I can only give, so someone like me as a coach, I can give the Scrum Master access to edit. I can give all the leads of the team, like the tech lead and then the technical program manager or whoever, or the engineering manager. I can give those 3 people access to edit, not the entire team. Because if you try that, you will come back the next day and you will not know your dashboard again. They will go in there and change things for you.
Yeah, it's true.
And not that they know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They're just clicking on things.
Yeah.
All right. And then select the project. So you need to always set it up to the end. Select the project, Blazing SM, and then add. Just go to add. It's fine.
And then save.
Correct.
Wonderful.
So now you've created your dashboard space. So now what you need to do is to add the gadgets that you like to see on your dashboard.
So click add.
Jira has so many different gadgets that helps you analyze different data and all that good stuff. However, for the sake of this program and to quickly get started with your organization when you start working to achieve some quick wins, there are some important ones that I always like my students to know. The first one is the sprint health gadget. So if you go to the right side, where you have all those things, no, right, far right.
Here.
Yes, right there. Go to search gadget, go to the search icon. Right there. Search, just type health. Let's see what comes up. That's it right there. Select it, add it, click on add. That's it, it's filtered for you. So click on no, go down, add. This is sprint health gadget. So here, you're actually not developing or coding anything, because all those things are already done by Jira for us. All what we need to do is to know exactly what we want to see, and then we come here and check if Jira has some of the what we want to see set up already. Then we just create a dashboard and put it on dashboard, and then we can easily quickly see the data. So that's it. It's really more about you clicking here, click that, click this to set it up, but you're really not coding anything like that. You're not building anything. It's really that simple. So I'm saying all this just to help you see that these tools are really, it's easier to use it more than even using your phone, really. If you know how to navigate your phone, then you shouldn't have any problem navigating these tools. The only challenge that I've seen with most of my mentees is just in your brain thinking how you need to use Jira for work. They get so scared and they start getting, overwhelmed, nervousness, just because people are afraid to try something that they don't know. You see, they think it's so complex when they hear about Jira. They start thinking technical knowledge and stuff, which is really not. And so I help them to calm down their mind by saying that if you can use your phone, then you should not have any problem using these things. Really.
Technophobia.
Exactly. And it only comes with practice. Just you going in there and playing with it. You see, that's it. It takes away that anxiety completely and increase your confidence.
I was even scared the very first time I came and I said Jira, and then the second day it took me to Poker Planner. So, oh my God. And you could see these two ladies, man, they were so
you were intimidated.
Also, I said, gee.
Yeah, but it takes
even, yeah, right. They were so that's why I say, you know what, I got to also kill myself and do the in-depth. But if you really understand me, explain to me where I should be very good with. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. So now you've said, so let's configure the one you've added, and then we can now look for another ones. So sprint help gadget required fields are marked with an asterisk. So just read them and fill them up. So Scrum board, Scrum board. That's, we want the
click
Scrum
on that,
board. Yeah, it's already there, Scrum board. So now you select what you want to be shown on the board. Show board name. You want the board name to show sprint name, show assignee. I like to always see my assignees. So I'll click that. I'll check that box.
Which one? This one, right? The next.
No, where it says show assignees.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll check that box right there. And then, so for the sprints, I want it to update automatically so that I don't have to go in there and do it manually. So leave it as it is.
Sure.
And then auto refresh. I'll check that box because I want it to refresh every 15 minutes to update with new information. And then save.
Wow.
So now you can easily see the health of your current sprint, the sprint you're working on. You can see that given that it's a 1 week sprint, if you've actually set up your sprint correctly, you see that according to this board, according to the data on this board, this yellow here means that this yellow bar means that it stands for, highlight your cursor on it, you will see You see what it means. Oh, you see it's telling you. It stands for the issues in progress. So 42% of the work you've committed to is in progress. And then go to the blue one. So it's telling you 58 has not been started, it's still in to do. If any of the work, Laura, do you mind moving one of those items to done, but you put it back later? So if any item is done, it's going to be 3 bars, the blue one, the yellow one, and the green one. The green will stand for, it will reflect the items that have been done.
I did.
Thank
you
you.
refresh it, it will.
So click refresh. Click that refresh button on the
here.
right there.
Wow, now I see the green.
Yeah. So it's telling, now it's showing us the quantity of story points that are done. But if you if you hover your cursor on it, it will show you the percentage.
Wow.
So yeah, 2 story points is complete, which is 17% of the total work. 3 story points are in progress, which is, you want to hover your cursor?
Yeah.
Which is 25% of the total work. 7 story points have not been started, which is 58% of the total work. And then look, it tells us that we have 2 days left in the sprint. So if you see at the little top area, it says little up area right there, and above the, right there, no, above the green. Yeah, it says left. 2 days left. So as a team, just looking at this data here every day. So when do I use this data or this dashboard? Right after we are done with the daily scrum, I like to pull up this board for us to quickly assess the health of the sprint. So looking at what we see here is telling us that we have only 2 days left, and then we still have all of this work that has not been started. We've only closed out on 2. Are we doing okay? This will provoke questions. You see, it really helps us only to inform, inform us on what's going on, and then we discuss on if anything is there we should be worried about. We want to talk about them and fix them. So it serves as an information radiator. You see, so that we identify pain points and fix them in order to stay on track towards achieving our goals. See, so looking at the other numbers down, it says that time elapsed. So we've already used 46% of the time of this sprint. We've completed 17% of the work. There've been no scope change, which is good because we don't want scope changes like that. Even if there are scope changes, we should be able to explain what happened instead of just being, I don't know what happened, but if you can see scope change. Yeah, so that's pretty much what this health gadget does. And that's why I like it, because just off the glance, by one glance, you all can quickly tell the health of your ongoing sprints. See?
Wow.
The second data that I like to reflect on my dashboard, I like to reflect my burndown chart. But now Jira has updated their system, and that insight, they have that place called insight that you put up when you were facilitating. That actually has the burndown chart as well.
Oh, okay.
But again, go back to, you're done with that one. You're done setting up that one.
So let's go.
No, go back to the same place where you search. You can add it from there, but at the same time, it's easier to go to the search where you search the other one. No, down. Ooh. Not there. Please go out of there. Go out of there. Just click anywhere out of it.
So this place?
Click an empty space. No, not there. I just need you to get out of this screen, out of that search Jira thing. Click, yeah. Go to that other search, that add gadget search. Where, yeah. No, down.
Where you have the health.
Right there.
Okay.
Delete that health. Delete that one.
Okay.
All right. Type burn down. No, type time remaining. I think that's what it's called. Time remaining. Oh no. Okay, please delete it. What is it called? Remaining. Just type remaining. Let's see what pops up.
Okay.
Okay, days remaining. That's fine. That's sprint burn down gadget. All right. No, so click the sprint burn down gadget instead.
Down.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Add. Okay, okay. So click add.
So now you do the same thing, set it up just like you set up the other one.
Okay.
It already has a sprint, the board there for you. So you don't change it.
Show the board name. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want. That's automated. I would say I will keep it as automated.
Spring name. This one too.
Refresh interval. I like to do 15 minutes refresh interval.
Okay. Let's see. Do you want me to refresh before I do the save?
No, save. Save.
Wow.
So now you see that because you guys finally updated your board when I gave that feedback, you're now seeing how you're making progress. That red line there. That's how you're making progress with your work. So that's good. That's enough. That's good enough. Which other one should we put there? Lorato, do you have any suggestion?
Days or no?
Yeah,
Is
you
it
can put remaining days. You can add that one.
This one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Add, yeah.
Configure it the same.
Thank you. Spring name, spring name.
update
Update
every
every
15?
15 minutes. I would select, I always select that. If not, you will need to always manually come in here and update it yourself.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is all. This just only gives you flash right in front of you the number of days that is remaining in your sprint, so that it makes you very panicky or
Anxious.
you relax. Yeah, so that's it. So you can actually readjust it, organize your board, and make it pleasant if you want. So if you can click on let the remaining days and drag it and drop it on the right side, on that space on the right side.
Oh.
And any other one that you think will be important to add?
Yeah.
Like you join.
That's how you add it. But keep in mind, you don't want to fill your board with so many different things. It becomes clumsy and it defeats the purpose of a dashboard. All right, yeah, so that's pretty much it, really.
Wow.
That's it. You can now go in there and continue to play with it however you want to play, discover new things. But this is how you build a dashboard. You can build anything you want, any data you want to see. If you want to see all your epics in one place, you want to see all your stories in one place for many team, whatever, just that's how you do it. Just come in here and play with it. All right, go up and click done. So
if I go to project, it will be there.
Yeah, you will not see this information there. So every time you want to use this data or take advantage of this data, where to find it, go to dashboard.
That's right.
Click on that dashboard. And then you would always see it there. Click it there. Yeah.
Let me click here and see.
If it doesn't, and this shows up at the top because you recently was on it and you have marked starred it as favorite. If you don't see it at the top, you can always go to all dashboards and then search from there. You type out the name of your dashboard.
Wow.
All right, I feel like I've done a lot of talking.
Beautiful. I mean, I'm so proud of even this thing that you showed me today. I will have a sound sleep tonight.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Learning something new always makes me feel very good. Yeah. Too. Anyway, I also like to always tell people that this is not a tool program because I don't want people to miss focus. The focus here is to build agile practitioners at the Scrum Master level. And it is more about your personality. That's what we are doing here, transforming your personality and then helping you understand how to navigate, how to successfully convince a recruiter. That is if your goal is to get a job, though, because people come here for different reasons. Helping you understand how to successfully convince a recruiter through the interview questions, practice, and answers that we do. But most importantly is to help you be able to apply what you say you have studied. The Scrum, you see, from a value perspective, from an agile principles and values perspective, from a respect, commitment, facilitate, all that, what that means for you to reflect these things from your personality standpoint. That is really where your job is when you start working. These tools is only things that help you to better do your job, which is why if you go open the Scrum Guide, you will not see any of these things, these tools in the Scrum Guide, because this is actually not a part of Scrum, you see. But because I know it, I have some understanding of it, why not share it? But I wouldn't want people to confuse and miss the focus and then start putting so much emphasis on these tools. It will not be helpful to you. Because if you get, even if you're the best Jira expert, you're not able to lead teams from a servant leadership standpoint, you will not stay on that job. You will not. But you can survive without knowing these tools, because you can always learn these tools. But the behavior, how are you going to learn it if you don't know? See? So that's it. So let me give this one simple example. Today I had a meeting with director of engineering in one of the organizations I'm consulting for. I